if you want that stool instead of this, because this is might be a little too short, but these are the only two chairs that they have. You know what I mean? Because the table is super high. You're gonna say you want to be low. I sat there. I felt so low. I don't know how to put it up though.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, of course you want. I was like, you just wanted to be low. I didn't want to be that low. Okay. Sounds good. All right, let me get this. Shells, gas man, baby. I pump no cell, gas man, baby. That pump. Had to tell them oh wait, fuck. I can't even do this yet because I need to go here. I've been focused on I need to go here. I don't need no aggro, baby. You can't keep me up. I see ghosts and souls. I know demons hunt, cemetery, roller skulls, custom gators cut. They can't leave me home alone. I've been cleaning up. We'll be trapping my for real. How you beef with us? I ain't got no option still. Niggas weed is crushed. Hate I'm smiling every day with a fucked up grill. Money coming in, I feel it. I won't talk my tail. When big stage, I kill it. I can up myself, learn a few things from others. No fronts, no fed. Blue lipstick out of the baby. Buckle shells, gas man, baby. I pump no cell, gas man. Alright, when you're ready, you can put that on. Bobby Thriller, like Jack myself. I don't even rap without cuts and suck no trail. Freedom niggas bidding for real. Shit, fuck themselves. I made some money writing words. I'm tough and tell. Soon as I these bad words. Down in the city, might stay tell. Told brother I smell. You care about smoke? Huh? You care about smoke? I'm about to roll up right now. Oh, okay, good. I don't know. I didn't know if you did or not. I didn't want to force that on you. All right. Oh, babe, turn off your Bluetooth, please. Oh, no, you don't got to turn that off. I'm sorry. You didn't, because I forgot I'm using the off. All right, we definitely live on YouTube and Facebook right now. We're about to be live on Instagram.
Okay, where should I put this at?
Where? Oh, anywhere attached to you, like, yeah, your head or whatever. Instagram is where they can hear you over there. And then the computer is all set up. Just want to make sure everything.
Is my beard gonna be messing up like this audio? No, it should be straight, right?
No, it should be. We'll ask them, if they have any problems hearing you or whatever the case is. Well, Instagram only because I cannot see. I got to figure out how I can look at my comments over here on YouTube and Facebook, but I don't know how to do that. Okay. I just know how to go. I know how to go live on all platforms right now. I'm learning as I go. What up, Big Talk Podcast? We are in the building with my guy, Fluff fucking Shots. Well, first of all, I want to know where you got that name and all that shit from. But Fluff Shots is in the building. You ready to
yeah, for sure.
have some fun?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we're going to have some fun. I got a whole list of stuff here.
Let's do it.
I got my handy dandy notebook and all that good stuff. Real quick, though, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it because I definitely wanted you on the show. And I hit you up and I said, yo, could you come through like for the kid? And you said, I definitely can. So shout out to you. Shout out to Fluff in the fucking building. Feel me? Before we get into anything, let me shout out to all my sponsors because I love you guys so much. First and foremost, Anubis Studio, 493 South Leonard Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. It's a dope-ass studio. If you don't know, you definitely should tap in and set up some studio time there. Smoke Central, 848 North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut. Shout out to Jay Coop. We got Jim Jones coming through. April 19th, he's going to be in Rhode Island. And on the 25th, his birthday party in Waterbury at the 203 Lounge on Phoenix Ave. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned. April's a big month. And we're outside for it, the Big Talk Podcast. Shout out to Wig Candy. Shout out my girl Gaisha, 1585 Hamilton Ave. In Waterbury, Connecticut. She's teaching wig install classes, and she's got something else coming up soon that I don't want to announce, so I'm going to wait for her. But it's going to be dope as hell. Shout out to my girl Hannah Nana at Jaxie, 1420 North Main Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. This Thursday, pull up, 1420 North Main Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. I'm doing me and shout out to Toya Top Floor. We're doing plug and plays. So all artists come plug up your phone and let us see what your music, like any new music you're dropping, if you're promoting a single, telling you that's definitely something that you want to do. What's up?
What's up? Let's
What's up, Fluff?
What's up?
Listen, we're about to get into it, and I just want to just say that first and foremost, for whatever reason, I've been on it. This is my second year doing the podcast, right? And I kept saying I tapped in with so many other towns in Connecticut, but not Hartford. And in the last, I want to say, month or two, Hartford. Like, y'all coming through, and I fucking love it because I spent the year, like, once my year was over, I was like, you know what can I do better? Like, what am I missing? I'm like, damn, I have not tapped in with Hartford. So, welcome, Hartford.
I mean, I'm gonna represent Hartford, but I'm from Bristol, so.
Oh, you're from Bristol,
Yeah,
but
so
you live in
yeah,
Hartford
I live in
now?
Hartford.
Oh, okay.
I do most of my work in Hartford, but I'd be wrong about saying
but
Hartford.
fuck it, you're right. Bristol, shout out to Bristol, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bristol.
Yeah, that's 860 for sure.
Still the 860 no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're just tuned in, please share the live, go crazy for us, because we're gonna turn up. We're gonna go crazy. Like, I have a few questions for you, and then I just want to get straight into the silliness. But I started drinking before you came. This is shout out to Sean G and the Bill. It's a cut slider cup. I got it right here.
For real.
So, all right. So, where'd you get the name Fluff Shots from? Is it because of the photography?
Nah, so my freshman year, I had a football coach, and he had ended up giving us all nicknames, and unfortunately, mine was Fluffy. And I tried to change it like 100 times, but niggas was not fucking with it. So eventually, I was like, all right, you gonna call me anything? Call me Fluff, not Fluffy. And then
So they started with Fluffy.
Started with Fluffy.
Like the Frenchies.
Yeah, then I went to Fluff. And then once I picked up the cameras, it became Fluff Shots, and yeah.
Yeah, so that's where the shot. Oh, okay. So pretty much the fluff came from when you were like a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, at least you stuck with it because I mean, at the end of the day, it's definitely catchy and there's nothing wrong with it.
I try to get rid of it 100 times. I mean, I'm thankful for it because
it's stuck.
You know what I'm saying? It's stuck, but you know what I'm saying? It's a hard name to forget, so for sure.
Right, and it's easy to remember as well, though. You know what I'm saying? So when did you start shooting videos and stuff? Like, when did that become a thing?
It was probably when my son was like 2 years old, so probably like 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I used to want to be a rapper like everybody else, but then I had a kid and I was like,
you got bars?
I got bars for days.
Oh, you definitely. I need a hot 16 for sure.
Not on this one.
What?
Not on
What? You gotta be on the spot. What you mean not on the spot?
Not on the spot.
We need bars. What you talking about?
I'm just a cameraman. Just a cameraman.
So it started off with you wanting to be a rapper, and then what? You decided it was too many of those people?
No, the rapper, it wasn't making me no money. I was spending more money than I was making.
Right.
My baby mother at the time was on my ass, you know what I'm saying, about bills and this and that. And I'm like, damn, how can I stay in the music scene and make money? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How can I do what I love
and make money?
And still be, you know what I'm saying, and make money. And so I just picked up a camera, and it makes it better that my brother, like, he does music too, and he's actually really good.
Oh,
so
that's
I just picked up the camera, and I just started, practicing on him and doing everything for him. We actually just dropped something today, a reel on my page today, so. Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. I definitely can't wait to see. Well, I got to check that reel out, like you said, because I can't wait to hear from your brother and see how. Shout out to Toya Top Floor and Unknown Plug. That's a good platform for people who are doing music to start on and let people hear their music, let the world hear their music. You know what I mean? Especially like local artists. All right, so look, you already answered this question with the Bristol. You know what I'm saying? So, who have you worked with? What are any?
Yeah. So I worked with a couple of like TikTok people. I don't really know their names. I just know like the music that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like off TikTok. I worked with Davies. I worked with Millie's like 2 or 3 times.
Did you see that video with Davies getting arrested, pulled over? Yeah, I posted it on my page. Oh my God, hilarious.
Now let's see it. I got people that's tapped in. With Davies though, like from New York and stuff like that. But
word.
Yeah, I worked with him. I worked with Joe Banga, Alex Fat.
Oh, that's fire.
You know.
Yeah, I see some Millie shit. Was those were photos and shit you did, or was it a video?
I did a reel, some photos.
That's fire.
I worked with Annoyed.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Cool. It's a lot of people. I'll be forgetting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hit me and holla.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire.
I work with Bars in 195.
Big names. Big names. That's dope. So, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't you shoot my bro Jay Coop's "Fuck Bitch Free" video?
Nah,
That wasn't you?
Nah, I'll take credit though. It's fire.
Nah, you didn't. Who was that? Who shot? I could have swore that was you. You sure?
Was it a good? Was the video fire?
If you don't, what you mean? You ain't.
I'm asking.
You
Was the video fire though?
The video's fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but I could have sworn it was you.
It
had to be. He said.
You said J. Cool?
Yeah.
My guy. That's my guy.
You never shot a video for him?
Never heard of him. But that's my guy, I think. If I shot a video, the video's fired, then it was me. I'm going to take credit.
Yeah, I can't even. I could have sworn, though. I swear to God, whoever it was, like, shout out to my bro, J. Cool, but they look like you. Swear to God. Swear to God, they look like you. I swear to God. Or the dude, I gotta check it out.
Hard to be this handsome girl, I don't know.
Oh my God, I cannot. So what, do you have a favorite video shoot that you shot? Like which was your favorite one?
To be honest, my favorite video that I've been a part of wasn't even something that I shot. It was more something that I did like behind the scenes for, and I helped one of my other friends out of Springfield. His name is Nate. I forgot what his shooter name is.
Wait, so your favorite video isn't one of your videos?
It was my video. It was something. Yeah, cause you know sometimes like you so caught up into what you're doing. You so caught up into what you're doing, right? So caught up into what you're doing that it's cool to take a step back and see somebody
I
else.
get it, but I said the question here is one of your videos. I get it. Your favorite time shooting a video.
So probably my favorite video, I would say.
You don't want to just say it for people's purposes?
Again, my brother, I shot a video for him. We went to Miami.
Fire.
And I would say that's my favorite video because my man's Ryan, rest in peace, he was in it.
Fire.
He was with us in Miami. We was in Miami with two
That's what I'm
Rolls
saying.
You know, we was acting up.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So that's a favorite video. It's got memories.
Yeah, for
no,
sure,
fuck the Rolls Royces and shit. I'm saying like you got somebody in a video. That's the crazy memory. I would have been happy as hell about that.
Rest in peace, Ryan, for real.
Absolutely. Really quick, guys. Thank you guys for checking in. Shout out to Fluff Shots in the building. Repping Bristol and Harvard, but definitely Bristol. You know what I'm saying? In the building, which I respect 100%. Isn't what's his name? Football player that passed away. What's his name? Aaron Hernandez. Yeah, he was from Bristol, right?
Yes.
Right, exactly. So shout out to Aaron Hernandez.
Man, shout out to Aaron, man. Big doo-wop, man.
For real. Shout out to Aaron. You know what I'm saying? The guy. But yeah. So pretty much. Oh shit. Just get your shit facts, because she caught that shit like a.
I need to like that split the same way.
She could bring it over. I mean, and it won't see you if you come over to just hand them stuff or whatever the case is. But anyways, so when did you? All right, so you've been doing everything for Elite Boxing too, right? All of the videos and stuff like that. Yeah. Shout out to Breezy.
Shout out to my brother Breezy.
Like that shit has been going. How was the last event? I didn't come and have my own event, so I ain't like. I heard it was some crazy shit.
That last event, we had real fighters, like real fighters.
That's what's up.
As a matter of fact, now that we're talking about this,
facts.
Somebody told me earlier that we got to talk about the flex fight.
Okay.
Prince Aki and flex fight. You saw that?
Yeah, I was there for that.
What you think about that?
I think. I think it was a lot of politics for nothing, to be honest. But I think that rightfully so. Whoever won. I try to stay out of that shit. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like that shit just gets too crazy.
Well, I don't gotta stay out of it.
Right.
I was in the ring.
I was there.
And niggas asked me to bring it up, so I'm gonna bring it up.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the shit was not rigged. Like everybody.
Oh, you talking about that part of
it? Just the whole thing. I'm gonna say that right now. First of all, that shit was not rigged.
How could it be though? How could it be if they had?
Second of all, you know what I'm saying?
Judges.
You know why they're saying that? They're saying that because I'm cool with Laylo Flex on the side, but at the same time, y'all gotta put in consideration if y'all know the type of nigga I am, like. The beef that he got with Prince Aki, that shit got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
you know
and they brought it to a ring. It's when somebody had to lose and somebody had to win. That's my problem with this. Like, why is it such a? I get money on the line, whatever the case is. They still like.
Yeah, niggas still talking about that fight. Still talking about it was ball, it was this, it was that. Niggas playing like. Long story short, bro.
But none of the other ones, everybody else is.
was winning in the beginning, right?
Talking shit. So that's exactly what I wanted to say.
Because I was standing in the back watching.
Talking shit. I'm in the ring. I want to hear what you guys say.
I feel like I ain't up front. he was tagging, bro, in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm talking
The first
about-
round,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
I thought it was easy.
Yeah.
Right.
But then
He got tired.
He got tired.
He got tired.
I seen it.
Listen,
And bro just kept
so this is my
rushing him for
perspective.
a
I'm in the
short
ring.
time.
This is my perspective. First ring was Aki, right?
Right. First
Second
round.
ring, they both was doing a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wrestling and doing and.
Because I was right there, too.
Basically,
I was right by
the
the
second
ring.
round was more ego. It was more like.
Yeah, but
Like-
I'm gonna be honest with you. The second round, see, the thing about it is, like I said, it was like Aki was really playing around with him, so he was just throwing his shits on some playing around hit. Like,
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Aki like 40, 50 pounds bigger than that nigga. He should have killed him.
nah, but see, that's
They
what I'm
shoulda
saying.
killed
He
him.
wanted to play around and be on.
That playing around cost him 5K. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The third round, this nigga Chris came and cleaned him up.
Yeah.
And
I
the
don't care
third
how much
round,
money I got.
and the third round, Flex
There's too many
came and
cameras
cleaned him
outside.
up, and that's it. And that's
Listen, I definitely agree though. Like I said, I feel like, Prince Aki had the first round and then after that he got lazy or whatever. He just decided to,
yeah.
like
sure.
just like you said, just kind of be more cocky with it instead of focusing on the fight at hand.
Let's talk
So-
about-
I can't even lie, like it wasn't even no fight where like bro would like really whooped him though. It was just
Yeah.
like,
It was
just a
like
good fight.
it was like tactics.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
But let's talk about how Pat we had that bitch.
Facts.
We had that bitch.
Facts.
CT showed out. CT showed
Facts.
out, man. CT showed out. for
Definitely did, and still showing out. And salute, like I said, salute to Elite Boxing TV. That shit is
They support and I congratulate them.
real. Yeah, CT
Facts,
going
facts.
good. We got a couple haters creeping up. I don't know if you see all the.
it's gonna happen though.
invitation boxing events coming up, but I just want to let y'all know we the first to do it. We gonna be the best to do it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna do it like us. We
Right.
like 9 for 9 in successful boxing matches, successful
Facts.
events. The venues are getting bigger and bigger every time. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is good over here. So
Right, and I love it and I respect it, to be honest, because look, shout out to Elite Boxing TV, shout out to the movement. Like that shit is super dope what is happening, and that's why I'm a part of it. Like big shout out to Toy Top Floor, me, we're sponsors. We definitely in the building for them things, you know what I'm saying? I just try hard not to get like footage early because I know, like, you know what I mean, you and I have a camera guy that comes out as well, so we want people to come. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to see what's going on ahead of time, but y'all know what the fuck is going on. So that last match with the dude Pudge and I wasn't there. That's the one I wanted to talk about. I was at the Prince again
I
and
gotta
shit.
rewatch it.
You gotta
I gotta rewatch it on my footage. I was too drunk that night.
Oh, you was?
Yeah, I'm over
Damn.
here. They fighting and I'm over here bouncing off the fucking ropes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Damn.
I gotta rewatch it in my footage. But
That's funny.
from what I've seen so far, Pudge gave it to him. That's all I'm saying. You
Right.
watched it?
I watched a little bit of what
Oh,
I've
you
seen
wasn't
so
there.
far. I wasn't there.
You
I had
didn't
my
see
own
me in the ring
event.
going crazy. I was more of a fan that night.
I'm
You
done.
see me, I'm over here like, yeah, get his ass. Camera, I forget the cameras in my hand, all that. Get his ass.
I can't. That is fucking
That's
funny.
like the hardest part about this. I ain't gonna lie, cause I be wanting to root so bad.
Right.
There was one time my camera died. The last fight, asked her. I hopped in the side, and I started screaming like back,
Like
you know
a
what I'm
straight,
saying?
like, fucking get up.
Kick his
Yeah.
ass, whoop his ass, you feel
That
me?
shit definitely gets me hyped too. That's why I love it a lot. Like, definitely gets me hyped. I like watching boxing matches and all of that. So, that shit is dope. So, I'm gonna let you. Oh, what you said you was rolling up?
Nah, you good, you good.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, I have some crazy questions for you, kind of.
I'm
You
around
know what I'm
with
saying?
it.
I have like kind of crazy questions for you. And I just want to go through them because I wrote them all down. Do you dream?
Do I drink?
Dream.
Dream.
Like when you sleep, do you dream?
I barely sleep, so no. I don't remember the last time I had a dream. I ain't gonna lie.
So you don't know a weird dream that you've ever had? Like your weirdest dream? What?
Yeah, I really like. Yeah, if you see me, like, if you.
I believe you.
If you can see my day, I'll take like cat naps, and I'm up quick, like I'm sleeping for a second.
Damn,
I'm
so
up,
when you
and I'm
sleep, it
up.
just go black.
Black. That's it. Like,
Damn, we don't even have.
Yeah, no.
All right, so if you could wear any fictional character's wardrobe, any fictional character, a fake character, who would it be?
Fictional character.
TV show, cartoon character, superhero, their wardrobe, the clothes that they always wear. Like, would you pick one and wear it?
I feel like Johnny Bravo. I feel
Okay.
like I'm always in a black tee. You feel me?
Johnny Bravo, what he wear? Black tee and
Black
jeans?
tee and jeans. I don't wear jeans, but I'll be in a black tee.
That's
and
kind of
sweats.
dope. That's kind of
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? And the hair always gonna point whether it's short or long. You know what I'm saying? Always on point.
Johnny Bravo is funny as fuck. But okay, so
I just had to think about something basic because if you look at my wardrobe, all black tees, all like I'm surprised I'm wearing purple right now.
I was about to say you got on a purple, which is dope.
This is one of my people's brands. Don't ask me what it's called. I think it's All Motion, but
it says All Motion. Yeah, it says All Motion.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, everybody I asked Fluff about, he can't remember their name, where they come from. He probably shot the video.
I just know a lot of people, so I just be like.
But that's dope though that you came with. Shout out to All Motion.
Yeah, shout out to All
It
Motion.
says it on the hoodie, y'all. But I love the color for a fact. All right, so if you could create your own holiday, what would you call it?
Something with the word fluff in it. I've always said that when I become rich, I'm about to like open a whole bunch of fluff marts, like Walmart, but fluff marts. Cause I feel like Walmart got everything. You know what I'm saying? So like if I own my own brand, that nigga just fucking.
I need the shit Fluff Mart.
Fluff Mart.
Yo.
Fluff Mart.
First of all, I said holiday, so we're gonna go back to that question. But you want to open up some Fluff Marts. You said something with fluff in it.
Damn, bro. So my favorite season is like fall. My birthday's in October. It gotta be signed in October, man. I don't know. That's a good question. You asking me shit that I've never heard before.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I try to play with your brain.
I swear to God, I'm like, damn. Cause I thought about different shit, but like, Fluff Mart was definitely one of them.
Yo, Fluff Mart is funny as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Fluff Fest.
Like October. Your birthday's October.
Oh yeah.
Fluff Fest. Oh, that's kind of dope. Like a Halloween. You like Halloween?
I love Halloween.
Fact. So it would be Fluff Fest. That would be a holiday. Okay, so that's a good. Thank God for the audience in the back. The Fluff Fest. That's very harvesty, fally. Y'all about to create a fucking holiday on niggas. All right, so if you could only communicate through movies. If you could only communicate through movies.
Perfect. I got the right one. Bad.
What movie would it be?
51st Days.
51st Days. Oh my God, where he keeps going back to the same. Oh hell no.
I forget.
Cause he forgets.
Cause you know why? Cause every day to me is a new. I be forgetting so much shit. Every day I be like, oh yeah, facts. Like yeah, right. We did do that, and we did go there. Fact, I was in Vegas last month.
What?
Yeah.
I hope y'all watching this for
real.
real.
I gotta remember, consistency is key. That man, Adam Sandler, was very consistent in that movie. And
he was crazy.
That's my favorite actor too. Let me just put that out there.
He's a Virgo too. I love Adam Sandler.
That's the man right there. That's the man. If I can meet anybody, it's him.
Oh, word?
Him and Gary Vee.
Oh, shit.
Yes, man.
That's crazy. Who was Gary who?
Gary Vee.
Who's that?
He's an influencer.
Oh,
he's like a business influencer.
Oh, okay, a business influencer. Listen, shout out to Fluff Shots on the fucking check-in. If y'all just checking in and tuning in, Big Talk Podcast, Cream Gully on the check-in. Share the live if you can. Go crazy. Let people tune in. Listen, Big 7 on the check-in. Jersey is in the fucking building. He's huge. If y'all don't know who Big 7 is, tap in with my fucking guy. I'm telling you, huge in Jersey. Huge. I definitely got to tap in with you so bad. I need to come there. I keep telling you I'm coming, and I'm coming. But I know you're busy just like me, for real. Like, bitch, stop playing with me. He got, his artist has a song that went super viral, and it's pretty dope. So, shout out to Trace Sev, my guy. What's up, my guy? Producer Scoobs on the check-in. What's up, my guy? Shout out to the Unknown Plug. I can't wait. They're coming through April 15th. They're coming to the show, y'all. So we going to talk more about that then. Shout out to Producer Scoops and Toya Top Floor, though. Super Producer Scoops. So anyways, if you're just tuned in, Fluff is silly, y'all. So if y'all don't know, and that was what I was trying to tell y'all earlier, like talking to him is like not a normal conversation. So what I chose to do was give him not normal questions and see what he does with them. And honestly, you've been doing good so far though. Like you actually been like for real.
I feel like you stumping me. I ain't gonna lie.
You've been good so far though, especially with the 51st dates was ridiculous though, because you pretty much telling me that you need to quit smoking weed or something. Because I asked him, the question was, If you could communicate through a movie, which one would it be? 50 First Dates, where he keeps repeating the same day.
You gotta remind me.
Hold up, I ain't heard what your character was.
Oh my God, his character was.
Come on, baby, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. He said the black tee and the jeans. Tell him who you picked.
Hold on, look.
Tell him who you picked.
Hold on.
Oh, he got the black tee underneath the fucking. He deceived us, y'all. It was a fucking trick. Johnny Bravo is fuck.
Batman?
He said bad. I said he only got one outfit. And exactly, Johnny Bravo only got one outfit. Niggas want it. Y'all want
got a whole layer.
one outfit.
I never watched Batman, so I don't know. That's
never
what's
watched
about
Batman.
like that. Yeah, that's because when I was a kid, I was so into sports
Oh,
that
okay.
I never really
cared about superheroes
I never
and
watched
shit.
like any of that anime.
That's dope.
I wasn't into wrestling.
That's dope. It was just so fun being outside. Yeah, because
Only thing
Batman
I-
ain't even
yeah.
fucking a real superhero. He just rich as fuck. He's just rich as
I
fuck.
wouldn't do that.
He's rich. That's it.
Rich.
He's rich, y'all. That's all he's over here doing. Look, which is great though, but that don't make him a fucking superhero.
Yeah, superhero.
Cause he drive a fast ass car.
Yeah.
Fact. Anyways, all right. So moving on to the next question: what TV show family would you choose to be? Like if it was your family.
George Lopez.
Should have knew it. He's Spanish. That nigga said George Lopez. Well, yo, wait. How did it go? How did the
I can picture
fucking?
myself. You heard?
Yes.
They jumping in the. Baby Christ.
Yo, nigga said George Lopez fast as fuck too. George Lopez, nigga. What niggas talking about?
Pick your own race. I ain't saying my own race.
Oh, you said full. He said full house, nigga. He wanted to go over there with the Tanners and.
I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the
I fucked with them though. I fucked with them.
I was talking.
You know what's up? Listen, all of them, all of
Uncle
them.
Jesse was that nigga though.
I'm
Y'all ain't gonna
choosing.
lie. Uncle Jesse taught us how to get bitches before anybody else.
He did. Uncle Jesse was the man. He was. That was a fun house. I still would have chose Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for sure. I would have chose.
Oh yeah, Fresh Prince.
I would have went over there with them. Either them or I would have went to Believe It or Not, I would have went to Roseanne shit, my nigga. I love they was broke though. That was the only problem. If they wasn't broke, I like a big family. Like how they lived, it was ghetto kind of. I loved it. I want a big family. But they was a little too broke. Nah, I'm not. She bugged out, nigga. I'm not moving over there with them niggas.
You know what's crazy about that, bro? Yo, you know, see the reason why I like black girls?
That's all, Raven Simone.
You know Raven Simone?
Look, you like her now? Look what she look like.
Not now. She like a dyke. She's fat. She got like a nose piercing.
She is in the girl. She in the girl.
She look like Orlando Brown now. But what I'm saying is, back then as a young
I took a sip, bro. I took a sip.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God, I took a sip. He bugging.
But not for
Orlando Brown for real.
Yo, how old are you, bro?
I'm 32.
Oh yeah, how old are y'all? Yeah, somebody got to be my age, like 29. First of all,
I'm way older
Same
than
shit.
bro.
So boom,
shit.
listen, boom. I don't know if y'all peep, but yo, I was so obsessed with Raven Simone, right? That back then Disney Channel would let you message the people. Y'all know I was shooting my
I'm
shot.
not talking to him. He
Y'all
said
know-
Disney Channel would let him message her.
Y'all know I was shooting my shot before.
Yeah.
Bang, no disrespect.
Babe,
But if I would have knew that.
no, babe, I ain't gonna lie. The way you be like.
No.
Raven looked different back then.
The way you be doing that little stare, babe.
Yo.
The way you be doing that little stare, you know what I'm saying?
I used to watch that show, and I felt like her cousin was the best person in the show.
Oh, I thought you said you felt like her cousin. I'm like,
Who was
my
her
nigga. Come on, bro.
I would listen. So pretty much, nobody wants to go to Raven's house at all, except for Fluff. Fluff will go over there back then.
Nah, nah.
Back in those days, you would have went over there. Not now.
She's saying your future.
You telling me you
I would have had her like.
You telling me for sure if Raven Simone came up to you right now and said,
Not right now.
Not
right this
After,
second,
she
come
knows.
with me.
No, I get bad bitches. Don't
She
play
look
with
like
me.
Charles Barkley.
He said I get bad bitches, don't play.
Don't play. Not now. Back then, you feel me? Like when I was like 8 years old, she had like, you know what I'm saying? She was very developed. I definitely was looking at her through that TV
That
screen.
show was
you
a
feel me?
good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was just that look. I love that.
That's all, Raven. It's the future I can see. mysterious to me. It's so mysterious to me. Yeah.
Yo, Bree, while you was singing the song, you just said, it's just something about them looking dumb. Like,
When she do that face, she's like,
Yo, you stupid. She do. That's how you know she about to transform into that psychic shit, yo.
nah, 'cause you know niggas love toxic.
I
Niggas
can't.
love
I
toxic
just
bitches.
thought about it. You said you'd be like the Raven Simone. She'd have been doing that weird shit in the bar and shit.
I can't.
Nah.
She'd have been seeing the future in the bar at Fridays.
I'm gonna save these couple because I know though that's gonna be. All right? So, what is one of the weirdest gifts you've ever received?
Oh my god, I already know this shit.
Oh shit!
So, and I'm gonna let y'all know, my mom is very.
Oh, we ain't doing it on
my
the
mom
big
is
talk.
very
Not mama.
Brooklyn. You heard? My mom is very Brooklyn. Very like.
Shout out to Mama Fluff.
Mama Fluff like Mama Pops too. I ain't gonna lie.
Period.
Like, she all in one. But so there was one year. I think I was in high school. I think I was a junior. And mind you, I had this so good that year, bro. I was like 4th in the state of Connecticut for wrestling. Like,
Wow.
I was fucking, my grades were good. Like, nigga, I worked that year. That year, like, I worked my ass off. But unfortunately, you know, money was tight and shit like that for my mom, you know what I'm saying? So she did what she could. But she had got me a fucking DVD player and a fucking razor, like a razor to shave.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm the type of nigga that my face say it all. So, like, I was raised to, like, be grateful. But my face said it all, so when she gave it to me, I was like, thank you, man. Like, wow, I love it. You know what I'm saying? She was on some shit like, she was on some shit like, Danny, be fucking grateful because
Period.
I worked the whole fucking year. I was like, all right, you feel me, all right.
Period.
But I ain't gonna lie, I never thought anyone in my 29 years of living would give me a DVD player and a razor. I'm not even hairy. Like, bro, you look like, I'm not even a hairy nigga. Like,
Yeah, the DVD player.
So I ain't even looking.
We are not today. We ain't doing it.
She probably gonna check it.
Right, she probably was hunching and I can't even see. So, all right.
He said she gave him a DVD.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna show her this, so she gonna laugh. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm old, so she can't get. You know, now I tell her everything. I'll be like, yo, mom, when I was 15,
yeah, like I ain't care for when you
were
You
car.
you had bad bootlegs in the car?
You gotta give
My
her
dad
a
was the bootlegger.
Did you have your own DVD
That'll be
player?
funny as
Huh?
fuck if you did that. You gotta give her
You
a
had your
DVD
own
player.
player, though, was the
as
question.
a joke.
Y'all ain't gonna lie. My mom don't remember shit though. I be bringing up shit.
All right, so where do you think you get it from?
My mother.
Okay,
For
all
real.
right.
but
So you get
she do it
because
on
you just
purpose.
said you don't do. You do it.
No, but she do it on purpose. I smoke, I drink. My
Oh,
mom
yeah.
is sober.
Yeah.
She don't remember shit like beating my ass. She be like, oh, that never happened. Like, no,
We
nigga.
all know.
That happened.
Yeah, we don't want to remember those
No.
times. Moms don't want to
Like,
remember
nah,
that shit.
That happened. Y'all got selective memory.
Moms don't want to remember that shit. Beat your ass. Yeah, right. When? Never happened.
Yeah, she was like, when? I never did that. Me? Yeah, okay.
My mama said that from 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I swear.
I can't. Really quick, before we move on, because I do not want to forget, guys. Listen, July 20th will be the second annual Big Talk Podcast Field Day. It will be at Waterville Park in Waterbury, and it will be a basketball tournament so far. I'm adding quite a few things. I'm looking for food trucks. I'm looking for sponsors. I'm looking for people who want to set up your tables, you know. So, again, July 20th, I will have the flyer being made very soon. So I need everybody outside for this. I need it big. I need a DJ. I need all that. Y'all know what I need because y'all know what I asked for last year. And if you're new, I need lots of people. I need the whole state to check in. So, July 20th, save the date, guys. July 20th, Big Talk Podcast Field Day. We give it back to the community. It's for the kids, y'all. So, we outside. So really quick too, shout out to Kev Blake. If you guys didn't see on my page the Big Talk bars, hit me up because if you're promoting a single, if there's a song that you want to just have a quick little video to that's a freestyle, come to the Big Talk. It's called Big Talk Bars, and we're gonna shoot your video for you, and we're gonna put it out, and we're gonna, promote each other. So, anyways, Fluff, I got more questions.
Let's talk. I love talking. I got a big mouth.
Oh my God. All right. So you're going to have to give me two answers to this because you're from two places if you ask me. So what's your favorite thing ever about Bristol?
So where I'm from, right? Shout out to Davis Drive. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know about the drive know about the drive. You know what
David,
I'm saying?
everybody know about the drive.
So you gotta remember. So like I moved there. My stepmother from Bristol. So that's where that came into play. I was born in Hartford.
Okay.
My stepmother from Bristol. My dad met my stepmother when I was 3. So I
Okay.
moved to Bristol when I was 3. My mom, him, back and forth. So my mom in the hood in Hartford. My dad in Bristol.
Right.
But Bristol is such a close. So that drive, if you really know the drive, is one way in, one way out.
Oh, okay.
There's no like, nigga, you cannot escape.
Oh, wow.
Like there's one way in, one way out. That shit is set up like the hood in Puerto Rico, for real. Like if you go to the bottom of the drive,
Bristol, right? Yeah.
like if you go to the bottom of the drive and you got some problems, my nigga, you gonna have to, you gotta fight your way out to get out that bitch. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
So, but it was such a tight community. Like now it's different. Now there's a lot of snake shit going on. But growing up, my friend group, bro, we played capture the flag, manhunt. Like just that freedom that we come off the bus and this is our community. Like nobody from the outside coming in.
Right.
It's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, during
Right.
the summer, everybody would have their pools out. We would have big ass water gun fights around the whole, and I'm telling you, my hood about like it's big as fuck. So it's
It
not
is.
like
David Drive
it's,
is
you feel
big.
me? It's not like we in a little ass spot playing manhunt. Like, we in a whole fucking
Project,
we literally got
pretty much.
basically our own little town.
Right.
To the point where they took one of the housings apartments and they knocked down all the walls and they built a boys and girls club in the project.
That's fire.
So we didn't even have to leave
That's
the
fire.
projects.
That's fire.
And then so we would come off the bus and we would go there. They provided us pool tables. Nigga, they made us a studio because we wanted to be rappers. The only rule was we couldn't curse. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So it made us think outside the box.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
During the summer, they had us playing baseball. They had us going in the pool. They had us doing
That's different.
shit that, you know what I'm saying, that people wouldn't care to teach us. People wouldn't care to show us. You know what I'm saying? So like, I really proud of where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the drive is different. No
Right.
cap. The drive is different.
That is fire. I love that. So, like, really, you really grew up out there. Once you said David Drive, I should have known because that's probably the only place I
got that
know.
shit tatted on me. I got that shit tatted on me. So then my dad, if you a real OG from Hartford, you know about Cincinnati, Cinderellas.
Oh, Cincinnati in Hartford. So
Cinderella.
that's one of your favorite places in Hartford.
No, my dad owned a store there.
Oh wow, that's
so,
fire.
So my dad basically took everything that was at the flea market, the bootleg DVDs, the CDs, the purses, all that shit,
Right.
and he brought it to Hartford, so niggas didn't have to go to New Haven to get it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So a lot of people from the hood know me based off my face, but they don't know where.
Right.
'Cause I
It's
was
like,
young.
damn, like
'Cause
I know
was
this
young.
kid from somewhere.
Yeah, because I was
That's
mad
fire.
young. But then when they find out who my dad is, they're like, oh shit, damn. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
that's
fire.
the background on that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay. So that was a dope story. I definitely love the story about Bristol though. That was dope because just the thought that they built a boys and girls club in the middle of it is like, holy shit! It just made you. And then you said you guys were able to do. That's why you. All right. So now it makes sense
Yeah.
because you told me at the beginning that before you started shooting videos, you was kind of like rapping and shit, and that's something that you wanted to do.
So they built a studio for
Right,
me.
that kind of got you started back
Yeah.
then to even want to jump into it. Okay, so that's dope. So really quick, you think is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. That's a glizzy.
It come on a bread though. It come
No,
on bread, so
no.
you don't think it's
You can
considered
eat
a
it,
sandwich?
you can eat that without you can't eat a steak and cheese without bread. You can eat a glizzy without bread.
Facts. A hot dog isn't a sandwich. Yeah, that's a good. Okay.
You know what I'm
good.
saying? Nobody ever said that though. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, you're right, because you can't. So, all right, if you were an ice cream, what flavor would it be?
Chocolate.
Get the fuck. Mad fast too. Like I cannot handle it. Why would you say chocolate of all flavors of ice cream?
Yo, people don't know this, bro. Like, y'all gotta do y'all research. Y'all gotta do y'all research on me for real though. Like,
And he always got an excuse, reason, something to back it up. All right, talk to
but
me.
fuck all that. Like, my family huge. You know what I'm saying? Go
Why?
look at my
Why
family.
would you think that you still? I don't care if all your family is my complexion. Why would you think your ice cream should be chocolate? That's all I'm
Because
saying.
I love chocolate.
Butter pecan?
No.
He
no.
couldn't be
I love
something.
chocolate.
Cookie
I love,
dough.
No, I love black girls. I love black girls.
Me?
Yes.
I would probably pick like one of my I don't know. I would pick chocolate because I love chocolate ice cream.
What would you
But
pick
I
for
would
me?
pick like strawberry
What would you
shortcake.
pick for me?
I would pick like strawberry.
Ew.
Swear to God, I would pick.
That's
I would
racist.
pick like strawberry.
That's
No. Why? Or butter pecan, like she said. A butter pecan is I didn't do that because butter pecan is considered old school ice cream. If you eat butter pecan, you old as fuck. That's what they tried to say. So I was thinking like a strawberry.
People like your age.
Nah.
Old as fuck.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm chocolate.
People eat it. I like butter pecan. I always liked it when I was a kid though.
Chocolate on the inside. I listen to Mac G.
What that got to do with the flavor of the ice cream?
I'm chocolate, nigga.
I feel like I'm on white chicks.
Oh, baby.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, man.
That don't got nothing. All I was saying. All right, fuck it. You chocolate ice cream. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But God, that's just crazy. That's the first thing you blurted out fast as fuck. Chocolate. Like, oh shit.
My
Okay.
favorite color.
All right. So if you could be any animal, which one would you be? Anyone in the whole world.
A goat.
You know fucking what? You know
Okay.
fucking
This
what?
guy is out of
Come on, man.
Can somebody look up a
Nah, but
goat
y'all gotta
and what
understand.
goats
But
actually
hold
do?
on, time out. Yeah, you gotta understand.
No, what do
why I
they
say that.
do?
You gotta- hold on. Can I explain?
Yeah, go ahead, explain.
That's what they are.
You gotta understand, my brand is called Black Goat.
So you keep saying.
But then but my whole point of my brand, so the Black Goat is for everybody that feel like the black sheep, but nobody wants to be a sheep. Everybody want to be the greatest of all time, the goat.
Right.
So Black Goat. If I want to be any animal in the world, I'm gonna be a black goat. It's not a regular goat. I'm gonna be a black goat.
A black goat.
Sure.
Okay.
And that's my brand, so I gotta stand behind that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. All right. Since are we talking brands and stuff? That's definitely a good one. Do you have a secret talent? Like nobody knows something that you do, something that you like to do. Like I know. First of all, you say you was gonna spit out hot 16 for us, real
I got a
quick.
secret talent. It's inappropriate, so it ain't good for these cameras. I could rap, but that's different.
Right. So we gonna get some bars or what?
Ah, come on, girl. Why
Or I
you doing
can't
this?
get a quick little acapella 16
Why
little.
you doing this? Why you doing this to me?
I don't understand. What am I doing to you? You told me you rap. You like to rap. Hello, y'all. What y'all want? Y'all want to hear some? Talk to me. Y'all want to hear him rap? Because if y'all want to hear him rap,
Don't.
y'all want to hear him rap.
Hold on, listen. Listen, let's take it easy, alright? Let's take it easy. What you
About to karate chop your ass.
We can have a different. You know how to rap?
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
Alright, so let's rap bar for bar.
Bar for
Bar
bar.
for bar. Let's make it interesting. Come on. You the one that got a double cup. Come on, man.
Yeah, I need to get. I don't rap for free.
Me neither. That's why I don't rap.
Get the fuck out of here. You
literally
don't
told
even
I
rap.
literally told you.
You
why I
don't do
stopped.
videos for free. I get that.
I don't rap for
You don't
free
fucking
either.
take pictures
I
for
used to
free.
rap for free.
Right now, you can rap for free. That is not what you do.
But the thing is, it's like it's a lot of lurches. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of lurches around me. So I try my best not to do anything for free because these lurches just be on me. If y'all know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever had a lurch? You ever had a lurch on you?
No, I never have one on me.
Yo, if you had a lurch on you, girl.
In real life, if we're talking literally.
No, like people.
Oh yeah, of
people are
course.
lurches.
Everybody have that. Everybody.
People are lurches, you know what I'm
Everyone
saying?
has
So
that.
like,
Exactly.
you gotta really be careful with the lurches around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it. So that's why I try not to do all my talents. Gotta get paid for. If I'm rapping, if I'm shooting, if I'm whatever, because these lurches love lurching.
Well, y'all didn't get a chance to hear the bars. He said he ain't want y'all to hear the bars tonight. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. But we'll move on then.
Let's move on.
Because you don't have a secret talent. Because you just pretty much said your secret talent is inappropriate. And we can't show it here. We ain't doing that.
All right. My secret talent is I can rap better than half these rappers in Connecticut. But we're not gonna do it, sis.
No, you don't have to.
Thank you.
I'm definitely not pressuring that. I don't play shit. I don't do shit like that.
After this, me and you go bar for bar, all right?
No, hell no. I'm still not doing it off camera. You got some money?
I got
I'll
some
do
money.
it. You got $100?
$100?
I'll do bar for bar for
That's
you.
all it is, $100.
Yeah, just for bar for us to play around. Yeah, I'll take $100.
I see me rap
Yeah,
for free over there.
Right? Nah, exactly.
Yeah,
Nah, it wasn't. Nothing's ever for free. Don't ever get that
Lurch is
twisted.
on.
Don't ever get that twisted. That shit that we a team. That's why I don't call that free. I call that taking one for the team. All right, so I got another question for you. Let me see. Where is it? What would you name yourself at birth if you could?
That is a great.
That is a great question. That is a great question. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't change my name.
You're a junior.
I wouldn't change I'm a junior, you know what I'm saying? At first, growing up, I went through a lot of shit with my name. But now that my dad died, like, I carry his name, so, like,
Right.
it's kind of like, it means more now, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, if you were a junior, yeah, then.
But I ain't gonna lie, my first name Leslie, so it was a little rough growing up with that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Well, I ain't gonna lie,
yeah.
you know what I tell people?
Yeah.
And niggas be like, yo, your name Leslie? I'm like, yo, the streets gave it to me. I don't choose it. The streets gave it to me.
The
You feel me,
streets
baby?
gave
The
it
streets
to
gave it to me.
you.
I ain't choose it. You know
So
what
you
I'm
don't have a name that
Yeah,
even
with that.
with that story, even given with that story, you don't have a name that you ever thought of that you just really like that you would have if that could
So
be your
my middle name is Daniel.
So you would have picked that.
Everyone called me Danny, and I was kind of comfortable. I was very comfortable with Danny.
Danny.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I felt like I looked like a Danny. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But like I said, I would never change my first name though, especially since what just happened. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna carry this shit. We're gonna rock it up.
Right, absolutely. I respect that, absolutely. I think you did great with the questions. Do you, can you tell them where to follow you and things like that? Because I didn't tag you in anything yet.
Yeah,
After
you
I
can follow
am.
me on everywhere at Fluff Shots or Black Goat Productions with an S.
Black Goat Production. So what is that about? Tell me about Black Goat.
So yeah, basically, so like it's crazy because I always wanted to start a brand, like a clothing brand.
Dope.
I was always attracted to essentials, gallery department, like
Fire,
you know the simple shit.
Right.
I'm not really into anime. I'm not really like this with the stars.
Let me see.
This
Yeah, I
is-
didn't even see
this
it.
is
To be
my
honest,
people,
if you
this is
don't
my people
mind.
brand,
Does it zip up? The hood zips
All
up
the
too?
way, all the
Oh
way.
shit.
and I don't know why you would do that. 'Cause
That's
I
dope
would
though.
never
With the
walk
star
away.
though, on
But-
the star is on the
but
hood.
I would
Now
never
don't zip
walk
it because you got
around.
the microphone.
Yeah.
But they got the star for the
Yeah,
little
I'm
zip
fucking
thing.
my
That's
hair.
dope. You see this hoodie?
But
I
yeah,
like
so-
this brand. All motion.
No, all motion fire though.
Where they
All
from?
Motion Fire. They from New Britain.
Oh,
New
even
Britain, my people.
New Brand is even better. So that's even
Yeah.
fire. Definitely, I know my man know a few people from out there, but
No, it's my people.
yeah, that's
that's my whole point. I wanted to start a brand too, but I want to something with a powerful meaning. I want something that. So Black Goat, you could be a janitor and feel like the Black Goat.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You could be anyone in the world. This could apply to gym, fitness,
Right,
trap. No matter what you do, you can feel like the Black Goat.
right.
So one night I was in my bag. I ain't gonna lie, I was lit, and I wrote it in my notes. I thought about it, and I wrote it in my notes. I woke up the next morning, excited to look at my notes. Like I wrote it in my notes just in case I forgot.
Right.
But when I woke up, I didn't forget. I was like, yo, let me see, just to make sure I wasn't tripping.
That's fire.
And then when I woke up, I was like, yeah, boom. So I started going on ChatGPT, started making all layouts, started thinking about this, that, the other. I finally found what I wanted my whole life
right.
with that name. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
I always wanted something that was clean. Cause I'm a very clean, simple person.
Yeah, me too.
I
me
told
too.
you, all black. My
me
my
too.
wardrobe all
I
black.
love me too.
You feel me?
Me too. Mostly.
So like I really wanted something that could direct to everyone. You could own a lawn service and call it Black Goat. You
Right.
could own a fucking
Anything.
anything.
Right.
It goes under anything,
Right.
and that's what makes it global. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's what makes it
Right.
perfect. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm in love with my brand, and that's where it came from.
That's how I feel about the big talk. I really do. I feel like I could just put it wherever I want to put it.
Wherever
like,
you want, wherever you want.
like-
Everybody got big talk. Whether you
Right.
entrepreneur, whether you a
Anything.
little man, whether you a big man,
Something.
anything, you always got that big talk. That's why when you invited me on here, I was like, yeah, I gotta come on here. 'Cause
I definitely right because
Talk that
not for
big
nothing,
talk.
and that's what I want. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that when I do my shows, for the most part, I aim for you guys who I could look at and be like, congratulations, like you're doing amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you really, especially for Connecticut. It's like that's the whole thing. My plan is to get out of here, but to say, look, this is what we have in Connecticut. You know what I mean?
Why
It's
you
a
wanna
whole
get
bunch of
out of here?
shit. I mean, get out of here meaning like move away. Yeah, I don't want to live in
Why?
Connecticut for the rest of my life.
You
I
know,
know.
you know what's crazy? Before,
But not because I
know.
hate it type shit. It's just more or less I want a new environment. I lived here my whole life. Why not switch up?
Let me tell you. So that's the way I used to think. that's the way I used to think when I was younger, right?
I don't need to go super far though
Listen to
either.
this, listen to
so
this.
we're clear.
Let me tell you my point of view on this.
Okay.
Everywhere in the world has natural disasters.
Oh, trust. I ain't Cali. I'm not scared of all of that.
No, I'm saying everywhere.
Arizona, all that
everywhere,
crazy shit?
Everywhere it's something.
Oh, of course. So it don't matter
Big,
where you move.
big cockroaches. This, they got this tornadoes. They got this.
Right.
Everywhere in the world you go, there's something. I ain't gonna lie. Connecticut, we be chilling, my nigga.
Listen, listen. I've said that. What's going on over here? Let me be very clear. I'm afraid of planes. I took a plane. I went to the Virgin Islands. Me and my best friend. Shout out to China. Love my baby.
Shout out to China.
We went to the Virgin Islands together or whatever. But she fucking. I mean, but I'm scared of planes and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm 100% on what you're saying. Yeah. That's why I said I'm not saying I'm trying to move across the country and go. So I want to get out of Connecticut just because I want to get out of Connecticut. I've lived here my whole life. It's like next door to Connecticut, still being able to come back. Like, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that. But I want to get out. I want to move away a little bit. But while I'm out there, I'm still going to be Connecticut. Was my point.
I'm gonna build my empire here.
Right, and that's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna vacate. I feel like everywhere else.
Well, don't get me wrong. Connecticut got some fire ass. I could definitely.
I feel like
go grin up there.
I feel like everywhere else in the world is okay to vacation.
Right, of course. I'm 100. I agree.
2 3 days, 4 months.
I agree.
Bro, one time I was in Cali.
I don't want to live in Florida.
One time I was in Cali for 2 weeks and I almost went crazy. It is beautiful.
Right.
But I need home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, but
like,
see, to me, home is not. Yeah, I'm exactly. I feel 100% the same, but I'm scared to take a plane, so I don't even like. I'm gonna take longer to get to certain places because I don't want to take a road trip there, like type shit. Like I'm dead. My friends hate it. My friends tell me I'll meet you there. That's how bad I am. That's fucked up.
I drive with you. I like driving.
I like the drive. I like a good road trip. Fuck niggas talking about.
Yeah, fuck niggas talking about. But that's cool. So I just got a job like driving. And that's cool for the scenery. The scenery is beautiful. I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
why I like it. I'm a Virgo. I'm an earth sign.
You see
I am an earth sign.
Nice,
that shit is gorgeous.
Views. Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. So the moral of the story is that Black Goat is your baby. And you plan to make Black Goat into something more than just, what are you doing? What are you going to do? Clothing line? You said you want to start up with that?
I want to do everything. So I already do interviews, kind of set up like Genius, but I add like drip checks and shit like that. I want Black Goat to be like just an empire. Like when I tell you, so like you asked me earlier if I dream.
Right.
I never dream while I'm sleeping though.
But you dream, see? So even then,
But that's what I'm saying. I never dream when I'm sleeping because I barely get sleep.
Right.
But
so
while I'm awake, my mind is racing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I come from a place where you know where I come from, Davis Drive. They built. So like, if I could have a community center called Black Goat, where all troubled teens and troubled kids go to. Like I've thought about that before. You know what I'm saying? Like that's big long term goals.
Of course.
But like.
Those are dreams, okay, so rightfully so.
That would be a dream, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah. I want this shit to be like something global because that means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying?
See, when I was saying dreams though, I was thinking crazy dreams, right? I have like when I was a kid, no lie, from the age of probably, I want to say 5, maybe 6, until I was at least about 10. I had the same reoccurring dream because for whatever reason, I'm scared of animals. I mean, every single animal in the world. I am afraid of these motherfuckers. Like, I don't care what it is. It could be a little small dog. Come to me with a dog in your hand, and I'm gonna fucking run.
Me too.
I am fucking. I don't know what God was thinking when He put me on earth with all these things. Like, I mean, insects, all that shit. Like, I'm not around for that shit. Like, if ain't a person, get the fuck out of here. So, and I used to have a dream from the age of like, no lie, 5 to maybe about 10. Of me and my cousin, my crazy ass cousin Pone, shout out to Pone, my cousin Pone. He opened up a barn door and every animal you could think of came out that door. And me and my cousins, all my cousins that I grew up with were in this dream.
So were you asking me if I what?
A crazy dream. I said, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Like, that's my weirdest dream.
So when I was a kid, I lived in Vernon with my mom. Mm-hmm. I would go to Bristol on the weekends, like I told you. Right. But for the most part, I would live in Vernon. And I had this weird ass dream. So like that was the first time I had my own room.
Oh, okay.
So once I had my own room,
alone and looking around.
So I always had the same dream. It was so weird to me though.
See, me too.
It was like, so like picture a window, like a regular window, like a giant finger, just a finger, not even a whole hand, a finger coming through the window, trying to grab me, like this, because my bed was right next to the window. You know what I'm saying? But like.
Hey, yo.
But that was when I was young, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't now. Now I don't have any dreams. That's why I told you. Yeah.
I cannot. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I still have dreams. I'm not gonna lie, but they ain't like too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I be just trying to say, fuck it, it's a dream. But back then it was the same dream over and over again. Like at least every other night or at least once a week, I remember having that same exact dream from like for years.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I was like, damn, is it because I'm so afraid of animals? Like, God, what is he trying to show me? Like, they're okay? Because in my dream, I fall and they just trample over. Like, they don't touch me, but like, they all running over me. Like, and I'm looking up like,
nah, you ever had a dream where you fighting somebody?
And I don't punch them soft.
Yo, that shit is soft.
Shit.
Fuck, oh
I punch soft
God.
at all my fights.
That should be pissing me. That should be pissing me off, my nigga.
Yeah, I remember thinking, mad people told me it happened to them too, but for years I used to think it was me.
I hate that. Because
That's
I'm very prideful. So even in my dreams, nigga, I wanna punch your lurch ass. I wanna punch you in your lurch mouth. Nigga.
Yeah, exactly. And then you swing and get there, and it's like,
yeah, like, ooh.
yo.
In real life, you gotta stomp these lurches out. I swear to God.
Yo, you keep calling them lurches. It's so
Yeah.
funny. Listen.
Lurches. That's my favorite word now. Lurches. They just lurches.
I cannot.
Yeah, that's a new slang. We just call them lurches.
Lurches.
All you niggas lurches. We gonna call them lurches.
Well, hey, you heard it here first. Look, Fluff Shot said y'all some lurches, and you know what I'm saying? I'm saying y'all just some lurches then. That's just what it is. What's next? What you got going on? What's coming up?
So right now I'm working with CEO's Chief.
Yeah, I love him. Yep,
So
my guy.
So I'm working with Chief right now for all his events. I had a little fallout with the warehouse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the warehouse A60.
Oh yeah, it's still open. That place is still open?
Barely.
I was about to say I haven't heard anything about it lately.
Listen, once I left there, that's why you didn't hear about him.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. I've heard about it, but I haven't heard anything like lit there or anything.
They ain't really not too big, but long story short, I'm gonna open up my own establishment soon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
And where we can run events and we can have a good, safe environment. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's in the works. That's what I'm working on now.
That's dope.
As far as everybody I'm working with Caesar. I'm working with 1990 something. I'm working with Anubis Studio.
Shout out to 1990 something.
I'm working with the Big Talk.
Period.
I'm working
Outside.
with Toya Top Floor.
Yeah.
You know
Outside.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So we just working.
Listen, shout out to Fluff Shots. I feel like you definitely have a personality. So that's good because there's some camera guys and people who do stuff that don't have that. And you're just like serious, like get to work. Same thing with like producers and engineers when we go to the studios and stuff. It's just like straight business. And I like to have a personal type of, you know what I mean, vibe with whoever I work with, especially if I'm working with you closely. So that's dope that you have a dope ass vibe. I already knew I was gonna ask you these crazy questions though.
Yeah, no, I was ready for him. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't ready for him.
I was like, I knew it. I was like, he probably thought I was about to ask you
some
some
simple shit. I ain't never heard simple shit. Yeah, I was like, damn.
I had to switch it the fuck up because I'm like,
good.
he's fucking silly as fuck. So I know he's gonna come out with some crazy ass answers, which you did. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Fluff Shots, Big Talk Podcast. Any last words for the?
Man, shout out to 1990 something. Yeah. Big shout out to Black Goat. Big shout out to the Big Talk Podcast, Top Floor, Anubis Studio, Elite Boxing.
Period.
You know, these are all people that we work with.
Big sponsors
we
too.
Coming up, you know what I'm saying? We coming up. If you involved with anything that we doing, any one of us around
Period.
us. If you tuned into anything that we doing,
it's gonna be big.
You know what's up.
It's gonna be
you know
big. Whatever it is, it's gonna be big. I promise.
Big, huge, major,
listen to me.
So that's it.
July 20th, like I told y'all, I'm getting started now. I'm gonna be on your asses. I need sponsors. I need donations. I need everything. I need the town, the state to tap in. Big Talk Field Day. We are outside for it. Period. I need a DJ too, so DJs tap in with me, tap in with me. I love y'all. Share the live, Big Talk Podcast. We fucking out.
We love you.